Hey guys, welcome back to Blue Collar Crypto. We're going to take a quick look at Archangel token prices and all of crypto prices. So let's just dive right into it. Okay, so if we dive right into Crypto Fear and Greed Index, right, April 17th, it's Easter, it's the end of the night. 24 is the number, extreme fear. Yesterday, 28, fearful. Last week, 32 fear. Last month, 28 fear. I could see it being very fearful. Okay, if we go to coin market cap, all of crypto market cap, $1,846 billion. Bitcoin dominance, 40.9%. Ethereum dominance, 19.5%. And Ethereum gas fees right now are 23 GUI. That's really low. Oh, and the total crypto market cap is down 1.92, let's just say 2% today. Dang. So if we go to Guardian platform for crypto prices, oh no, man, I was hoping this wouldn't happen. I checked earlier and it was better than this. Bitcoin price right now dropped below 40,000. It's at $39,789. Man, today it's down 0.8%. Over the week, down 4.4%. Down to 30 days is 1.7% down. Oh, and Ethereum has dropped below 3,000. Where will it end? No idea. It's down 1.13% on the day, and it's down 4.7% on the week. It's still up 9.7% on the month. If we scroll through the top 25 tokens, they're pretty much all down on the day and the week. A couple of them are up, but few. Well, Terra USD, that's a stable coin. That doesn't count. Wrap Bitcoin up a little bit. Weird, that's really weird. Why would wrapped Bitcoin be up when Bitcoin is down? Man, I don't even know. If we jump to the number 32 coin is Algorand, 71.8 cents, down 1.9% on the day and down 2% on the week. Still up 0.4 on the month. All right, if we take a look at Archangel token ecosystem projects, we're going to take a look at Scratch token, which is an external project of Archangel. That means 1% of the tokens of the buy and sell transactions, which you can make a good calculation just off the daily volume. 1% of that daily volume goes to the Archangel staking pool. And okay, anyway, the price is 909344. It's down 2.7% today, and the daily volume is almost $28,000. That's a lot of money. And if we look at Guardian token, which is an internal project of Archangel, and 2% of the buy and sell transactions get sent to the Archangel staking pool. Today, the daily volume $53,000. That's a lot. Price 704,229, and it is up 4.3% today, so that's good. It bucks the trend of the market. All of the market was down. This one's up, so that's positive. So if we go to Archangel token price, we have finally gone back to 9 zeros, 1023. It was 10 zeros yesterday, which is kind of sucky. Anyway, today it's up 9%. That's amazing. Daily volume today, 18,400. Nothing groundbreaking, but relatively higher volume than normal, so that's positive. I don't know if my face is in the way. Let me check. Okay, so, I dialed in a new channel here. We've been going in this channel a downward trending, downward sloping channel since the 24th of March. Not looking good. We got to break out of this channel. We'll see when that happens. I had a bunch of other lines. I had to take them out because it just kept going down, which is kind of sucky, but that's just life, right? But today, or the last, today, which, some big buys coming in, which is good. Okay, so I'm back on Dex Tools, or I was on the chart, but I'm still on Dex Tools charts. Now I'm on, the transactions. Right here, earlier today, there was 2 transactions from the same wallet. Let's just take a look at it real fast. All right, that leads us to Etherscan, and let's look at this wallet real fast. This wallet right here has a crap ton of Guardian tokens, which is amazing. 730 billion Guardian tokens. Wow. And they decided they wanted to buy Archangel tokens, so that's amazing. If we jump into another wallet that just bought today, which is a first-time buyer of Archangel, and they bought 4 trillion tokens of Archangel for $429. That's really cool. What else do they have in their wallet? They have 6 billion Guardian tokens, and they have 6 trillion Scratch tokens, and they have some Shinobi, so that's pretty cool, man. Welcome to the club. Who knows where they came from? Did they come from Scratch or Guardian, or did they already know about Archangel? But that's positive, right? All right, that's it for the charts. If we jump into the Archangel staking pool, there are 6 days left until staking pool number 1 ends, and you can withdraw your tokens. There'll be a few days, and then staking pool number 2 will open, and then you can send it there. It locks up for 90 days, which is cool. All right, now let's check out some news. So if we go to Guardian platform, we scroll down a little bit, and we hit right here, market news. All right, let's just read some headlines, okay? The SEC risks violating Admin Procedure Act. I don't know what that is, by rejecting spot Bitcoin ETF, says Grayscale. That's interesting. Rising interest rates slowed down Bitcoin trading volume. Okay, blame it on the interest rates. Oh man, I heard about this earlier. Hackers drained $182 million, that's a shit ton of money, from Ethereum-based crypto project in a flash loan exploit. Wow, Beanstalk Farm, an Ethereum crypto ETH-based DeFi protocol, suffered an exploit on Sunday. That's today. That's too bad. That's a lot of money. Here's one. Fidelity Investments launches crypto metaverse ETFs. Wow, says we continue to see demand. Yes, I'm sure you do. There sure is a lot of garbage news. Tons of articles, and they don't mean anything, and it doesn't matter where you get your news from. Tons of garbage articles, but this one is super garbage. Check it out. American Idol to roll out. Let me start over. American Idol to roll out real-time predictive NFTs in partnership with Theta Labs, because American Idol, man, yeah, that's what I want. American Idol NFT. Anyway, American Idol will mint non-fungible tokens, NFTs, to commemorate its 20th season and 2 decades of airing in the United States. Wow. I don't want one of those. Just saying. Oh no, here's one from the Daily Hodl. Bitcoin in the eve of the storm, according to Glassnode co-founders. Here's why. The co-founders of leading analytics firm Glassnode are warning Bitcoin traders that the current macroeconomics backdrop could ignite another sell-off event for Bitcoin. That is very interesting. I've heard that from a couple places. Oh, here's one. This makes total sense. Bitcoin miners to face tougher penalties in Iran if they operate illegally. I am not trying to go to Iran to mine Bitcoin. Just saying. All right, here's one I find interesting, and this is from, does it say Bitcoin Magazine? This is today. It says it's neutral. I don't think it's neutral. No, Ted Cruz, Bitcoin is not anti-leftist. Bitcoin is apolitical. Man, we have to read more. Let's just check this out. So at the very top of this, from Bitcoin Magazine, it says opinion piece. So this is very interesting. We have to read more, though. Writing on Canada's Freedom Convoy protest, Republican Senator Ted Cruz triumphantly took to the stage to embrace Bitcoin in a recent, highly politicized CPAC event. What does CPAC stand for? Conservative Political Action Committee event, okay? In a traditionally pro-Republican tirade, Cruz blasts his political opponents from Justin Trudeau and Elizabeth Warren to the Chinese Communist Party for opposing Bitcoin of a desire to control the financial freedom and civil liberties of people. Interesting. The article goes on. Of course, the Canadian trucker story played conveniently into Cruz's right-wing leanings. The Freedom Convoy protest united around a common opposition of the Liberal Trudeau's government's vaccine mandates. It was also heavily associated with right-wing political figures such as whoever the hell that is and whoever that other person is, which are right-wing extremists, according to this article. Not sure who they are. They must be Canadians. So I don't know who they are. They're not in my news. The political pressure provided too much for many, even leading private crowdsourcing platform GoFundMe to cancel their fundraisers. I don't understand what they're saying. Anyway, after it raised $10 million for the truckers. Let's back up. The political pressure from what the right-wing extremists proved too much for many, even GoFundMe? Is that what they're trying to say? Anyway, let's continue. Bitcoin is apolitical. The only problem with Cruz's anti-left spin on Bitcoin is that it is dressed in pure partisan malarkey. I love that word. Bitcoin does not care about your politics. It is not against the progressive left or the conservative right or the political center. Bitcoin is apolitical and bipartisan, which I agree with. And I'm not sure why you're trying to spin it and make it political, because Ted Cruz didn't. Its decentralized nature means that no one entirely can alter the network unless it gains broad consensus. If Bitcoin is for anyone, it is for the individual. Thank you for that, Bitcoin Magazine. As Jonathan Baer masterfully chronicles in The Block Size Wars, countless failed attempts over the years have made by Bitcoin advocates and organized groups to unilaterally modify Bitcoin's underlying blah, 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 blah. I don't want the history of Bitcoin. So after the history of Bitcoin, we go back to their article bashing Ted Cruz, but Cruz's attempt to apply political partisan spin on Bitcoin is not only philosophically incoherent, it is also detached from the evidence of the current usage. Is it really? Consider just over the past few years of Bitcoin history. Let's check it out. When the Black Lives Matter BLM movement erupted in 2013, it was in 2013, really? Man, I remember it being like 2 years ago. It's 2022 now. Some protesters seized on Bitcoin to advertise it as a financial tool of freedom. BLM activists developed art projects on the blockchain to raise awareness for victims of racial killings and police reform. The work of the various authors and annual events like the Black Blockchain Summit are but a few examples of progressive efforts to spread awareness on the potentials of Bitcoin to empower Black and minority communities in ways where incumbent financial systems have excluded them. But that last couple of sentences has nothing to do with Black Lives Matter. I'm very confused now. Well, let's go back. When right-wing protesters in the infamous Unite the Right white supremacist rally, when was this, were universally blacklisted by credit card platforms and major payments platforms, including Visa, Patreon, PayPal, Apple Pay, and more. Its proponents, too, turned to the cryptocurrencies, rating 15 Bitcoin in donations valued at $60,000 in 2017 when the rally happened. Unite the Right? The hell is he talking about? Unite the Right? What's it have to do with Trudeau and the truckers? I don't even get it. Or even Ted Cruz. I'm so confused now. Incoherent, man. This is incoherent. Incoherent. Back to the article. How about rogue regimes like North Korea and Iran? Cut off from the global financial systems, these rogue states have both used Bitcoin to alleviate the economic impact of crippling sanctions. It was estimated that North Korea has stolen over $395 million worth of cryptocurrencies, some of which has gone toward funding its nuclear weaponry. Shut the fuck up. Dude, they already fucking had nukes. They had nukes because of Clinton. How are you going to try to say that North Korea is funding their nukes because of Bitcoin? That incoherent, bro. Where are we at now? I'm sorry. Let's back it up. It was estimated that North Korea has stolen a total of $395 million worth of cryptocurrencies, some of which have gone towards funding its nuclear weaponry. A 2021 elliptic report found that Iran generates close to $1 billion annually in Bitcoin mining. Ban Bitcoin mining. That's what we should do. Allowing it some economic relief from its punitive sanctions and embargo by the U.S. regime. Oh, what? Oh, what's this have to do with Ted Cruz? I'm still trying to figure that out. Oh, here we go. Like most of the ilk in Washington, Cruz is adept at playing the populist game, but suffice to say, his insatiable need to strike the iron of political optimism while it's hot would not permit him to pitch his political tent as far as the white supremacists. What? As far as white supremacists or BLM movements or North Korea? Oh, I don't... Dude, Bitcoin Magazine, are you serious? All of whom he has condemned publicly on record. Yet all the groups have used Bitcoin in some way or another to their own ends. The oldest Bitcoin veterans have all digital assets and the apolitical, and it's largely attracted to the first place. Born out of global finance. You're trying to explain it away. Couching Bitcoin in partisan right-wing political rhetoric, as Cruz does, is as absurd as saying that the First Amendment is anti-left because it allows right-wingers to verbally thrash their opponents. What? It's also particularly disingenuous. Cruz himself is one of the lead cheerleaders in the anti-big tech crusade, loudly championing the need to bring Facebook, Twitter, and Google under the regulatory gamut of the federal government. That's a completely different topic. Bitcoin is not good because it improves economic freedom of persecuted minorities, though it is thoroughly welcome. Nor is it bad because bad actors appropriate it for mischief. It is simply a neutral, permissionless financial network that anyone is welcome to use. It is voluntary money. People use it not because they were forced to, but because they choose to. Or as one writer puts it, quote, Bitcoin is digital, no fucks given, quote. And that's the end of the article, and that is, no, it's not. It's a bunch of other garbage. Who's the guy? By Donovan Choi. Strong work, Donovan Choi. I don't know, man. That just doesn't seem legitimate. That doesn't seem like a well-rounded article. It doesn't seem like it has all the facts. It seems like it's pulling a bunch of different angles and trying to fit it into this box of Ted Cruz is a douchebag, so we're gonna fuck him over kind of thing. Like, that doesn't make sense. I mean, Ted Cruz's point is the same point that this dude tries to make in his article, that Bitcoin is money that people try to use that's outside of the system, trying to finance things that are anti-extremist government, like what happened in Canada or what's happening over in Russia and Ukraine kind of shit. They get their money through Bitcoin. The banks are closed. The banks shut them off. So I don't understand why this guy tried to make it anti-right-wing extremist. This doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway, maybe I'm wrong. Hey, leave some comments. Tell me I'm wrong. Explain it to me. This doesn't make sense. Read the article. BitcoinMagazine.com. Culture/Bitcoin is apolitical, not anti-leftist. I consume a lot of media from Bitcoin Magazine, and I appreciate the fact that you have liberals and conservatives on your platform. You have a lot of people who are apolitical. I appreciate that a lot. But if you're going to write an article or promote an article where you talk about Ted Cruz, who is pro-Bitcoin, he has been pro-Bitcoin for years. Man, he's trying to promote the ecosystem of Bitcoin and blockchain and make mass adoption happen in America. And if you're going to put Ted Cruz's name in the same article as white supremacists, what the hell are you doing, man? That's not going to help at all, right? Ted Cruz points out Elizabeth Warren, who's a liberal, is anti-Bitcoin until about 2 weeks ago. Justin Trudeau shut down all of that stuff that was going on. Whatever you feel about it, the people were using Bitcoin to get around the government. Pro-Bitcoin. And you're gonna shoot that down, poo-poo that shit? Like what the hell are you doing, man? This is not gonna help mass adoption of Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. Super not. Unless I'm totally wrong. Maybe somebody could square me away, man. Just put it in the comments, okay? Because that just doesn't sound right. This whole article sounds total BS, man. You want to try to bash Ted Cruz because you don't like his politics, even though he's trying to promote Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Man, this is about adoption of cryptocurrencies across the planet, and you're gonna say this is apolitical, dude. You're totally political. This is such a total political hit job. That's the way I see it anyway. Just saying. You could say, oh, you're right wing. Oh, blue collar crypto. You're a right wing extremist. No, dude, I'm not. I'm apolitical. Can I say that? Anyway, hey man, that's it for the news. I'm done with this. I'm done with that crap. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in to Blue Collar Crypto. Appreciate you guys watching the video today. Hopefully it didn't get too crazy on the political Bitcoin Magazine article, but appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.
I think I need a stiff drink after that conversation. A lot to worry about in there.